wind up your radio. Westwood One presents the Dr. Demento Show. Mad music and crazy comedy from out of the archives and off the wall. Rare records and outrageous tapes from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Look at me, I'm Dr. D with Wacky Wax this week from Martin Mull, Dred Zeppelin, Alan Sherman, Weird Al Yankovic, and a whole lot more. And in our second hour, we head for the Great White North with music and comedy from Canadian crack-ups like the Frantics, Bob and Doug, Dan Aykroyd, and the Royal Canadian Air Farce. And then it'll be Funny Five Time with the hottest and the coolest demented discs counted down before your very ears. Lots of fun with the hotline, too. You know, there are some people who wear their religion on their sleeve and others wear it on the dashboard.
Good morning, friends. This is the hour of reckoning. Hello, friends and neighbors. How do you do? We're here to pick and sing, and we hope we bring some happiness to you. Hallelujah, friends and neighbors. Here we are from Del Rio, Texas, every morning at 5:30 a.m. Brought to you by the Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon Company of Del Rio, Texas, every morning at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Hallelujah. Friends, now we have word for you from our sponsor, the Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon Company of Del Rio, Texas. Hallelujah. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus glued to the dashboard of my car. You can buy him phosphorescent, glows in the dark, he's pink and pleasant. Take him with you when you're traveling far. Hallelujah, friends, yes, you too can own one. For only $1.98, no CODs, please, Del Rio, Texas. Hallelujah, and friends, if you send in this week $2.98, you'll get, in addition to your Pink and Pleasant Plastic Icon, you'll get a genuine, stimulated, pink plastic baby Jesus television light for your television set with a halo that glows and rotates, easing eye strain and bringing in better reception. And friends, no CODs, please, and friends, if you do send in for this week, without fail, and put in 50 cents extra for stamps, hallelujah, you friends will receive every day next week a different member of the Holy Family. With a halo that glows and rotates a television light antenna. Imagine, friends, the envy of your neighbors when they come in to watch Mitch Miller at your house and they see the entire Holy Family sitting on top of your television set with their halos glowing and rotating, easing eye strain, and bringing in better reception. Friends and neighbors, hallelujah, what better place for a family altar than the top of your television set? You can buy a sweet Madonna dressed in rhinestones, sitting on a pedestal of abalone shell. Going 90, I'm not wary, 'cause I've got my Virgin Mary, guaranteeing I won't go to hell. All together now. I don't care if it rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus glued to the dashboard of my click.
That's it, clap your hands. Good, some of you white people try it, come on. Well, I ain't your average trucker. They go their way, I go my way. I'm the kind of guy that picks up any fruit out on the highway. I see an apple in a tree or little berries growing free, and I say, yes, sirree, there's a perfect snack for me. Just chew 'em up, get in the cab, take off and toot. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit. Now other truckers stop at diners, wolfing down their pork and beans. But not me, I stop at roadside stands and score some tangerines. I eat every kind of fruit except the prune, 'cause it's a heavy load I'm carrying, and I won't be stopping soon. Just chew 'em up, get in the cab, take off and toot. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit. I got one hand on the throttle, and in the other my banana. And I'm peeling down the highway, I'm heading home to to see my Anna. She's the apple of my eye, and I know she's waiting there with her lips like little cherries. She's a peach and what a pear. What if my cab is full of garbage and there's fruit stains on my shirt? Sure beats the pants off taking them little white pills to stay alert. And if you drink and drive, you lose. So I'll stick with figs and cherries. Hard driving boys and booze ain't near as good as boysenberries. Just chill out, get in the cab, take off and toot. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit. One eye out for highway danger, the other out for fruit.
Wonderful wordplay there with Martin Mull and the Fruit Song on the Dr. Demento Show, the Gold Coast Singers with the folk revival classic Plastic Jesus. Hey, it's the hotline to happiness, Dr. Demento Show. Hello.
Hi, Dr. Demento. This is Pat Newman calling from Quincy, Massachusetts. I listen to you on WZLX. The song that I would like to hear, I haven't heard it in a long time, is Andy Griffith singing the theme song to the Andy Griffith Show. I know he did it, and I don't know who else would have the record. Please play it for me.
Well, now take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. We may not get a bite all day, but don't you rush away. What a great place to rest your bones, and mighty fine for skipping stones. You'll feel fresh as a lemonade setting in the shade. Whether it's hot, whether it's cool, oh, what a spot for whistling like a fool. What a fine day to take a stroll and wander by the fishing hole. I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day. We'll have no need to call the roll when we get to the fishing hole. There'll be you, me, and old dog Trey to doodle time away. If we don't hook a perch or bass, we'll cool our toes in dewy grass, or else pull up a weed to chaw and maybe set and jaw. Hanging around, taking our ease, watching that hound scratching at his fleece. Come on, take down your fishing pole and meet me at the fishing hole. I can't think of a better way to pass the time of day.
Come on, Tyson Binky, give this pontoon a push, eh? Oh, they fill in, Mike, we gotta go back.
Hook 'em with your pole and reel 'em in.
Okay. 20 Ubers in a pontoon boat, driven by my buddy Mike. We're fishing out on the basin for alligator, walleye, pike. Emo brought his TV and Rowdy's Beagle Fred. He's too old to drive a rabbit, so he comes fishing with us instead. We got lawn chairs, a poker table, an ice cold keg of beer. We're loaded down with so much stuff, Mike can hardly steer.
Hey, watch out for the stuff.
20 Ubers in a pontoon boat, fishing from Moby Dick. The wife, she thinks I'm working, and the boss, he thinks I'm sick. It's a perfect day for fishing, drinking beer, and telling lies. It's a little bit like heaven when you're fishing with the guys. Mooch is showing dirty shirt, the proper way to cast. He snags old no-neck behind the ear. Of course, nobody laughs. Dabber's grilling venison steaks. The flames are 3 feet high. His fishing hat is smoldering, but it keeps away the flies. Mungo's on his 15th beer. He's standing by the keg. He don't know Fred the Beagle is going on his leg.
And a boy, Fred.
20 youpers in a pontoon boat, fishing for Moby Dick. The wife, she thinks I'm working, and the boss, he thinks I'm sick. It's a perfect day for fishing, drinking beer and telling lies. It's a little bit like heaven when you're fishing with the guys. A Winnebago is bobbing by, it looks like Noah's Ark. It's full of terrorists from Ohio, they're fishing for freshwater shark. They say some fool forgot the plug, their boat sank like a rock. So they launched a Winnebago, that beats fishing from the dock. So we all run up front to look, and the pontoon starts to sink. Everybody but Fred the Beagle ends up in the drink. 20 youpers in a pontoon boat, fishing for Moby Dick. The wife, she thinks I'm working, and the boss, he thinks I'm sick. It's a perfect day for fishing, drinking beer and telling lies. It's a little bit like heaven when you're fishing with the guys. It's a little bit like heaven when you're fishing with the guys.
Yes, it's the season once again, going fishing with Fred, with Da Youpers. On the Dr. Demento Show, Andy Griffith with Fishin' Hole, his vocal version of the theme from the Andy Griffith Show. Quite a collector's item. Got lots of those on the program every week. Even got one about stamp collecting and duck collecting with Weird Al right after this.
I must tell you of some rare tropical birds that are roosting at TGI Fridays during our Caribbean Day celebration. These are among the strangest birds you'd ever come across. They know only one thing: how to keep a cool drink cool. They're our exotic tropical drink holders. $1.49 with a special purchase at participating Fridays. You, my friend, would look marvelous with all four. TGI Fridays Caribbean Day celebration.
Get some juicy fruit gum and pop it in your mouth. The taste is gonna move ya. Chew it soft, chew it sweet, Juicy fruit is gonna move you with a taste that can't be beat. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It chews so soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Dr. Demento!
I want a new duck, one that won't try to bite, one that won't chew a hole in my socks, one that won't quack all night. I want a new duck, one with big web feet, one that knows how to wash my car and keep his room real neat. One that won't raid the icebox, one that'll stay in shape, one that's never gonna try to migrate or escape, or I'll tie him up with duct tape. I want a new duck, a mallard I think, one that won't make a mess of my house. I'll build a nest in the bathroom sink. I want a new duck, one that won't steal my beer, one that won't stick his bill in my mail, one that knows the duck stops here. One that won't drive me crazy, waddling all around, one who'll teach me how to swim and help me not to drown, and show me how to get down, how to get down, baby. Get it? I want a new duck, not a swan or a goose, just a drake I can dress real cute. Think I'm gonna name him Bruce. I want a new duck, not a quail or an owl, one that won't molt too much, one that won't smell too foul, one that won't beg for breadcrumbs, hanging around all day. You better mind his manners, better do just what I say, or he's gonna be duck patty, duck patty, yeah, yeah.
Well, here I am in my tubby again, and my tubby's all filled with water and nice fluffy suds. And I've got my soap and washcloth to wash myself, and I've got my nifty scrub brush to help me scrub my back, and I've got a big fluffy towel to dry myself when I'm done. But there's one other thing that makes tubby time the very best time of the whole day. And do you know what that is? It's a very special friend of mine, my very favorite little pal. Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Vo-vo-vo-dee-o, rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber ducky, you're my very best friend, it's true. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Hey, rubber ducky, would you like me to scrub your back with my nifty little scrub brush? You would? Okay, how's this? Hey, you want me to scrub behind your ears? Oh, I see. You don't have any ears, do you? Well, how about your tummy? Scrub his little ducky tummy. Ooh, he's ticklish. Ooh. Oh, every day when I make my way to the tubby, I find a little fella who's cute and yellow and chubby. Rub-a-dub-dubby, rubber ducky, you're so fine, and I'm lucky that you're mine. Rubber ducky, I'd like a whole pond of. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
Rubber Ducky, the late Jim Henson as Ernie from Sesame Street. I think that as long as we live, that one's going to bring on a smile. Weird Al Yankovic with I Want a New Duck. Dr. Demento Hotline.
Hey, Dr. Demento. I'm Jamie, and I get demented on KKYS, College Station, Texas. Today, I found out that I have a sister, one that is 24 years old. I don't know who she is or where she is, but I'm adopted, and apparently so is she, and I'm going to be looking for her. But until that time, please play Stamp Collecting by Dr. Love and the Erogenous Zone so I can soothe myself as I pine away the hours before I find my long-lost sibling. Thanks, Doc!
So damn bored that you wish somebody'd start a war. Your trapped out life has got you down, and you feel like there's no way out. Well, I can tell you what I do when I get those summer blues. My life's full of heartening thrills, and I don't even take no pills. I wonder what he does. People say I'm suicidal for doing things that are so wild, but I just like to have my fun. Come on, folks, now everyone.
Tell us what you do.
Well, I'll tell ya. I like stamp collecting. I collect stamps. They're really quite exciting if given just half a chance. Stamp collecting. I collect stamps. They really knock my socks off. They make me just want to get up and dance. Stamps about stars, stamps about inventors, stamps about cars, stamps about beauticians, stamps about politicians, stamps about postal carriers. My friends think I'm really neat, but other people call me a geek. But I just like to have my fun. Come on, folks, now everyone.
Boy, you're really cool.
Gee, thanks. I like stamp collecting. I collect stamps. They're really quite exciting if given just half a chance. Stamp collecting. I collect stamps. They really knock my socks off. They make me just want to get up and dance. Stamps! I can't get enough of stamps! Oh, stamps, 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 stamps!
Coupon clipping, everybody's doing a little coupon clipping, buzzing around like a bumblebee, our coupon clipping society.
There's a lot of folks screaming and getting uptight. Mr. Reagan's catching hell left and right. With the government sick and dang nigh dead, this coupon clipping is really gonna spread. Social Security barely alive, probably be none left when I'm 65. It's enough to drive a man to bourbon sipping, trying to make ends meet, coupon clipping. Now I'll keep on pushing and doing my best to satisfy them hogs at the IRS. I can already feel my toe hold slipping. Hope they don't mess around with my coupon clipping.
Coupon clipping, everybody's doing a little coupon clipping, buzzing around like a bumblebee, our coupon clipping society.
Now some little dude with a big brainstorm had an eye for business on the day he was born. Coupon clipping was his creation. Now he's dang sure got them in circulation. I come home at night with loving on my mind. I call from a woman and what do I find? You guessed it, pal, no love and affection. Damn coupons flying in every direction. I cut out coupons for a hemorrhoid cure. I know in the end I'll need some for sure. With blistered fingers and corns on my rear, I'll probably die in action just sitting right here.
Coupon clipping, everybody's doing a little coupon clipping, buzzing around like a bumblebee, our coupon clipping society.
When I get me a minute that I could enjoy, my wife's out looking for the paper boy. She grabs that paper and pages start flipping. I know real soon I'll be coupon clipping. Well, my hands swelled up and they looked mighty bad. I called for the doctor to see what I had. He took one look and he said, oh man, you got couponitis in both your hands.
Coupon clipping, everybody's doing a little coupon clipping, buzzing around like a bumblebee, our coupon clipping society.
Now my sex life's done got up and went. If we make it to the bedroom, it's an accident. So it ain't what you think that's a wearing me thin. It's coupon clipping that's doing me in. Now when I've laid these old scissors down, all my friends are gathered around. Speak these words in a solemn whisper. There lies one hell of a coupon clipper.
Coupon clipping, everybody's doing a little coupon clipping, buzzing around like a bumblebee, our coupon clipping society.
Say there, cashier, I got me some of these coupons I'd like to get redeemed. The old lady, she'd like her a six-pack. I'd like to have me another one of them great big tubes of Preparation H.
Coupon Clippin' with Jumpin' Gene Simmons. You might remember his big hit Haunted House from a few years back. As you could tell from that first verse about Reagan, that was done a few years ago, but despite the change of administrations, Coupon Clippin' is just as popular today. You should see our dining room table on a Sunday morning, stamp collecting with Dr. Love and the Erogenous Zones on an unreleased tape from College Station, Texas. Hey, you could collect a prize from the Demento Society if your phone call is played back on the air like Jamie's was. That's also the way you can get your very, very favorite Demented tune played on the show. The request line, just one of the many things you can hook up with a touch-tone phone and the world's only Demento hotline. Play the trivia game, hear highlights from the show, find out how to talk with me in person, more! The Demento hotline, 1-900-773-7333. Just 75 cents a minute, $1.25 first minute. 1-900-773-7333. If you're under 18, ask your folks. 1-900-773-7333. The incredible, dreadable Dred Zeppelin and other demented shades of Elvis, next on the Westwood One Radio Network.
The noble dog is definitely man's best friend. Take Elmo. He's trained to run away, which means over 3 blocks to the house of a certain blonde I'm dying to meet. I put on Elmo's tags, let him out, then pop a piece of Dentine so my breath's nice and fresh. 10 minutes later, she's at my door with Elmo by the collar. I've got my dog, she's got my gratitude, and we've got a date for Saturday night.
Dentine and sugar-free Dentine. We'll take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Cool, refreshing Trident Fresh Mint, the only flavor with a wind chill factor, wants to give you the chance to win one of over 100 great prizes. How'd you like to see a concert and go river rafting in Colorado? Or fly to one of 5 exciting coastal cities for a concert and a cruise? There's a home entertainment center, a CD player, and more. To enter, mail your name and address with a Trident wrapper or the word Trident to Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. That's Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. All winners who include a wrapper will also get a free pack of gum. Entries must be received by Friday, August 9th. For details, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Trident Rules at the same address. That's Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. No purchase necessary. Open to continental U.S. residents only. And good luck from Trident Fresh Mint.
Presenting the world's only reggae-style Led Zeppelin cover band, led by an Elvis impersonator, Dred Zeppelin.
Doing the claw, do it reggae style. Do it.
A curse on me, the house is luck. I'm dazed and confused and I'm all shook up. I'm doing the talk, I'm making it pay. I'll do whatever night and day. Put your hand up and get down. 'Cause I'm doing the claw. I do it clam bake style. Doing the claw. fingers around just a little bit. And we'll be doing the claw. I'll do it crawfish style. Doing the claw. Let's do it, darling. With me, oh blue white style, doing the claw, doing the claw.
My Betty Lou rushed to the stage to touch her hero, despite his age. She screamed out, Elvis, Elvis, take it all. But all he gave her was a sweaty scarf. When we got back home, her eyes were bright. She locked the door and turned out the lights. And then she reached for her cherished prize, opened up her mouth and closed her eyes. Oh, she said, still smells like Elvis. I can still tell that it still smells like Elvis, the king of soul. That scarf was sweaty, heaven knows, but to my Betty Lou, smelled like a rose. I'm not complaining, I'm not that sort. Yeah, but I'm just glad she didn't get his shorts. Well, I kissed her everywhere, kissed everything, but everywhere I kissed her, I smelled the king. She holds it tightly between her thighs. Oh, it's been there so long, I'm real surprised that it still smells like Elvis. I can still tell that it still smells like Elvis, the king of soul. One day I thought her poor heart would break. Well, I did a laundry, and by mistake, I washed the scarf along with all my clothes. When she held it up to her nose, what did she say? It still smells like Elvis. I can still tell that it still smells like Elvis, the king of soul.
It still smells like Elvis, the king of smells. Bowser and Blue from Canada on the Dr. Demento Show. More Canadian dementia just a bit later. And the one and only Dred Zeppelin would do the claw from their latest CD, Dred Zeppelin 5 Million. If you missed one or two lines in there, if you want your friends to hear what all the fuss is about, Do the Claw by Dred Zeppelin is our pick of the week, which means starting Monday, June 24th, you can hear it on the Demento hotline. We'll give the number again a little bit later on. But getting back to old Elvis from Memphis, Tennessee, where he used to live, Rick Dees.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Elvis. A song we're recording live here at my house in Wasteland here in Memphis, Tennessee. jelly donut. I want me a jelly donut. Oh, a jelly donut. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Pelvis, this is the telephone company. I have your bill here. When can we expect payment, buddy?
You're from the telephone company? I'm supposed to be recording my song live here. Put the bill over there on the table. Put it on the table. Put the bill over there. Thank you. I got to record my song here. Jelly donuts. I'm going to put the bill. Hold on a second. What do you want? Come on, I'm trying to record my song.
Hold on now. I'm Priscilla's lawyer
you know what
here
I'm saying?
from Ketchum and Cheatham Attorneys. You're about 3 months back due and your alimony payments. Now, when can we expect payment here,
I don't think
buddy?
you understand. I know karate, jiu-jitsu, and 12 other Japanese words. I'm gonna... Hold on a second. I can smell them donuts coming from the kitchen. Oh, I don't care. I got to have me a jelly donut. Give me some of them donuts.
Here, Pelvis, we trying to record a song here at your house. Get away from him jelly donuts.
I can't help it.
Watch out, he's gonna pop!
All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and wax a chump like a candle. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights, watch me glow. Yo! Ice, ice, baby. Yo! Ice, ice, baby. Yo! Ice, ice, baby. Yo! Ice, ice, baby. Yo! Vanilla be good. Crazy about a cymbal and a souped-up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling. In my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. Curly's on standby, waving just to say hi. Yo, did you stop? No, I just flew by. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, vanilla be good. You better take heed, I'm a lyrical poet. Bubba's on the scene, just in case you don't know it. Cut like a razor blade, DJ say. If my rhyme was a drug, yo, I'd sell it by the gram.
If there was a problem,
Yo, I'd solve it. Check out the hood while my DJ revolves it. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, ice, ice, baby. Yo, vanilla be good.
Ice, ice, baby with big Big Daddy adding a little different flavor to the vanilla on that track from their new CD, Cutting Their Own Groove. And Rick Dees with a song actually recorded before that fatal day at Graceland in 1977. He ate too many jelly donuts. More about the perils of eating not wisely but too well with Alan Sherman right after this.
I must tell you of some rare tropical birds that are roosting at TGI Fridays during our Caribbean Day celebration. These are among the strangest birds you'd ever come across. They know only one thing: how to keep a cool drink cool. They're our exotic tropical drink holders. $1.49 with a special purchase at participating Fridays. You, my friend, would look marvelous with all four. TGI Fridays Caribbean Day celebration.
Get some juicy fruit gum and pop it in your mouth. The taste is gonna move ya. Chew it soft, chew it soft, chew it sweet, chew it sweet. Juicy fruit is gonna move you with a taste that can't be beat. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It chews so soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
For Sean Kilgore of Brunswick, Ohio, who sent me a nice letter, here's Alan Sherman.
Grow, Mrs. Goldfarb, fatter, fatter. Pile the potatoes on your platter. Listen to me, 'cause I'm your hubby. I just adore you, plump and chubby. I got a letter from the state, dear. You're gonna need a license plate, dear. My little elephant joke come true. Chew, Mrs. Goldfarb, chew. There is so much more of you, more to adore of you, 'cause you're not slender. In your white dress, you're a doll, big as the Taj Mahal, in all its splendor. When you're in department stores, don't use revolving doors, you might get stuck, dear. When you use the telephone, go in the booth alone, and lots of luck, dear. You had for breakfast 2 pounds bacon, 3 dozen eggs, 1 coffee cake, and then you had something really awful, 4 kippered herrings on a waffle, 9 English muffins, 1 baked apple, Boston cream pie, Philadelphia scrapple, 17 bowls of crispy crunch. Then you said, "What's for lunch?" Sweetheart, you are giant size. You are Lane Bryant size, my darling Myrtle. Last Thanksgiving, I was thrilled. You ate so much you killed your living girdle. Have another dozen shrimp, my lovely little blimp. Don't count a calorie. I have just received a stub. I owe the Diners Club a whole year's salary. Eat, Mrs. Goldfarb, daily, nightly. Eat though your chair is bending slightly. Love of my life, I'm glad I found you. Each day I take a walk around you. I can't forget when we got married. Over the threshold I got carried. No other bride would be so sweet. Eat, Mrs. Goldfarb, eat.
Alan Sherman with Grow, Mrs. Goldfarb. Our Demented Dinner music continues with Joel Mabus.
There's a lot of good reasons to be a vegetarian, but moral superiority is not one of them. Okay? bean burger just don't hit the spot tonight. Darling, somehow those tofu tacos just don't seem quite right. And I'm thinking, as you dish me up your special seaweed stew, darling, Hitler was a vegetarian too. It's true. Hitler was a vegetarian, don't you know? He also was an anti-smoker, militantly so. Forgive me if I slip downtown for a plate of barbecue. But darling, Hitler was a vegetarian too. Remember when you told me we were what we ate? Well, I've thought about that, darling, and I'd rather be an animal than slowly vegetate. So next time you skin potatoes and you gouge their little eyes, remember this before you start to sermonize. That Hitler was a vegetarian, don't you know? He also was an anti-smoker, militantly so. Forgive me if I slip downtown for a coney dog or two. But darling, Hitler was a vegetarian too. My darling Hitler was a vegetarian too.
Thought the cows were prettier in a field than on my plate at supper being served as the meal. And I never did like hamburger, I never did like steak. I preferred chickens cackling and fried, cooked, or baked. Oh, I stopped eating animals and I'm glad I finally did. But I get my protein 'cause I eat kids. But it used to be a problem just eating rice and beans. And I think you probably know exactly what I mean. And I never really knew if I was eating all I should. But I don't have that problem now and it feels pretty good. Oh, I stopped eating animals and I'm glad I finally did. But I get my protein 'cause I eat kids. So it's goodbye liver, goodbye roast beef. Hello Tommy, Michael and Debbie. I don't eat chickens and I don't eat cows. Yeah, I don't eat animals, I eat children now. Oh, I stopped eating animals and I'm glad I finally did. But I get my protein 'cause I eat kids.
I'm not trying to be controversial. It's just that I really like dogs. This one goes out to Spot, wherever you are. I want to walk you in Paris. I want to teach you to sit in Rome. I want to see you run naked in the rain. You would love to jump my leg in a foreign country, but customs won't let you come with me. So now what? So now what? Sitting, begging, rolling for you just to feed my dog. Begging, sitting for you just to feed my dog. Talk to me. Tell me your dreams. Do you see Lassie? Tell me your fears. Do you have fleas? Tell me your stories. I'm not afraid of who you are. What have you done? Fornication on a front lawn? Poo-pooed in the house? Exposed yourself to a fire hydrant? Love me. That's right. Love me. I want you to feed my baby. Yeah. He likes it. Moist or dry. Moist or dry. Sitting. Scratching. Panting. For you. Just to feed my dog. How much do I pay you? I'm open, ready for you, just to feed my dog. Panting, just to feed. Scratching, just to feed my dog. Rolling, just to feed my dog.
That's Abby Henderson, Los Angeles stand-up comic with some demented dinner music, doggy style, just to feed my dog. Barry Lewis Polisar, very popular East Coast kid singer, though some schools have banned him for singing the truth, I guess. Barry Lewis Polisar with I Eat Kids. Joel Mabus and Hitler was a vegetarian. We take off for Canada next on the Dr. Demento Show, coming to you each and every week on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Watching baseball is like watching grass grow. So what am I doing at every home game? Checking out the cutest catcher I ever laid eyes on. Trouble is, how to get his eyes on me. I finagle a seat right behind home plate. The moment comes with a pop fly into the stands. He's coming right at me. I pop a piece of dentine so my breath is killer fresh. He makes the catch and lands right in the lap of yours truly.
Hi there.
I'm really starting to like this game.
Dentine and sugar-free Dentine. We'll take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Cool, refreshing Trident Fresh Mint, the only flavor with a wind chill factor, wants to give you the chance to win one of over 100 great prizes. How'd you like to see a concert and go river rafting in Colorado? Or fly to one of 5 exciting coastal cities for a concert and a cruise? There's a home entertainment center, a CD player, and more. To enter, mail your name and address with a Trident wrapper or the word Trident to Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. That's Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. All winners who include a wrapper will also get a free pack of gum. Entries must be received by Friday, August 9th. For details, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Trident Rules at the same address. That's Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. No purchase necessary, open to continental U.S. residents only, and good luck from Trident Fresh Mint.
Oh, yes, Dr. Demento.
Okay, now be real nice to him, eh? Okay. Okay. This is the hit single section of our album. Good Day. Good Day. Geddy Lee is here from Rush. Hi, Geddy. I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, Geddy?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Good day, eh?
Good day. Good day. Thanks for coming down to do our hit.
Well, it's my pleasure. Eh?
Did our lawyer call you?
Yeah. I'm, $10 is $10.
We were, I hope you don't mind, but there's a photographer that's going to be taking pictures of us together to prove that you were here doing the record.
In case people don't believe us.
How come he's not wearing a toque?
Oh, he's not from the Great White North.
Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like to put on a toque and some headphones, we can do the hit single now.
Sure.
Okay?
That'd be great.
Do you have the lyric sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I memorized them.
Oh, great. Beauty.
Okay. How did you do that so fast?
I'm a professional.
Oh. We'll just sit over here, like, while you're singing, eh?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Good luck, eh?
Good
Good
luck.
luck. Okay.
This is where the DJ talks. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Good day. Welcome to our single. I'm Bob McKenzie, and this is my brother Doug.
How's it going, eh?
Beauty, eh?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, this record was my idea.
Get out.
It was.
You're lying.
Hosehead here just sort of rid on my coattails.
Why are you doing this? It was our idea together, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
We agreed to say that, but...
Oh, take off.
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north.
Decent singing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, so good day. Our topic today is music.
That's right, like, because my brother and I are now experts in the field,
Yeah,
eh?
right, because we're a band now. And, yeah,
well,
so...
except for him. I'm a band.
Oh, how can you do that? You're making me look bad. You're such a hose hand.
Yeah, well, take off.
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north.
Hey, Hosehead.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, listen to this one's coming. You know what it is?
What?
It's a drum solo.
Okay, everyone, like, this is me on the drums,
Oh,
eh?
get out. It is not. You're
It is
lying.
so.
Stop
I
lying, will you?
Take off, eh?
Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off to the great white north. Take off. It's a beauty way to go. Take off.
Beauty, eh?
Like magic, eh? It's
Yeah.
coming in.
Well, that's like...
It's like it was sung by angels.
Hey, Hosehead.
Yeah, what?
Guess what?
What?
It's over.
Take off. That
No,
can't be.
It is, yeah, it is. Because,
Why?
well, hit records are short. Like,
No way.
Yeah, they're not that long. Okay, so that's our topic for today. So, good day.
Good day.
Hey, you guys.
What?
Take off.
Hey, no! Hey, don't go!
No, come back, eh?
Oh, look what you did. Everybody's going because of you.
Come back. I won't let him do it again.
Yeah, my fault was...
Yeah, your fault.
You're such a hoser.
There's no way I'll ever do another record with you, Hoser.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll do a solo album.
Fine, and you'll be looking for me
Yeah,
like
I will
on
not.
another label.
Oh, now everybody's gone. Good
So,
day.
Good day.
Excuse me, young fella. Do you know where they sell tickets for the Greyhound bus in here?
Right here.
Right here. At the ticket booth. There's a signed ticket sold here. Isn't that the damnedest? That's the damnedest. Isn't that the damnedest?
Yes, I guess.
When do they go on sale?
In 15 minutes.
15 minutes. That's not long. That's not long at all. 15 minutes? That's a quarter of an hour. Do you know what the time is now? I must have left.
Yes, it's 1:45. The
It's
clock's...
a quarter to, is it?
Yes,
Is it really a quarter to?
clock's right up there.
Already. You don't say. No kidding.
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Quarter to what?
It's 7:45.
It's a quarter to 8, is it? Is it really a quarter to 8?
Yes.
So this opens at 8. You're the line, aren't you? I'll bet you're the line. You don't mind if I stand beside you here,
No,
you
that's
know,
fine.
rather than line up behind you already. Nothing to see standing behind you except the back of your neck. Mind you, it's worse when people have pimples all over the back of their neck. During the war, there was a fella in our regiment. He had pimples. He had pimples so bad, he got shot and no one noticed. So, where are you headed? Where are you bound, as they say? Where are you off to? Where are you making for? Where do you directed to? You got a destination in mind, have you? Where's your terminus of arrival? As they say?
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Beautiful. Vancouver. Beautiful.
Yes.
I've never been there. Ah, but I've seen it on the Beachcombers with Bruno Juicy, and it's beautiful. Well, let me tell you one thing about Vancouver. It's on the West Coast. You can remember that. You won't end up wandering up and down the eastern seaboard for 3 days looking for Vancouver. Worst 3 days I ever spent. I'm not going to Vancouver.
What a shame.
Well, I'm just headed home. Headed home to Bala, Ontario. I'm from Bala, Ontario. You ever been to Bala?
No.
Oh, you must have been to Bala.
No.
Oh, everyone's been to Bala. It's just up Highway 169.
No.
Yes, it is. I know. I live there. Okay.
No,
if
I've
you're
never-
on Highway
I
169,
don't care.
you'd pass Campbell's
I've never been
Landing,
there. I've never
and then
heard
you go
of the
right
place.
through Torrance, and there
I
you
don't
are.
wanna
You're
hear
in
about it.
Bala.
Oh, shut up.
This'll ring a bell. This'll ring a bell. The
No.
key to Bala, huh?
Oh, stop
the
it,
only place
please.
for entertainment.
I don't
Key
care.
to Bala, that'll ring it. Our daughter,
Never
our
been to
oldest, she
Bala.
used to go there.
Shut
used to
up.
go there quite regularly.
God's
She
sakes,
saw
you're
the
giving me a
Kingston
headache.
Trio there in
I don't wanna hear about it. No.
1964.
No.
No, it was 65. You're right. And then right next to that, there's the quilt shop, and then
No.
there's the Bala
Shut
Inn.
up.
Here, this will ring a bell. This will get the chimes. This is it. The Bala Bay Boatery.
I
huh?
am not interested in a stupid little town full of stupid little people and their stupid little lives.
Oh, you've been there, have you?
All right, if that's the way you want it, I've been to Bala.
Well, I thought
I was born and raised in Bala,
Well, then I
okay?
guess did I,
I own Bala.
Well, I mean, if
Bala brings back
Sure.
a lot of bad memories for
okay.
me. I don't want to talk about Bala anymore.
Me either. I mean, it's not like it's Port Carling.
Where?
Okay, if you're on the 169,
Shut
you
up.
go up to the 169.
Dr. Demento here, speaking from the Great White North. Well, the north side of beautiful downtown Culver City anyway, but I've got a half hour of Canadian dementia for you. Comedy classic from the Frantics, whose early 80s CBC radio programs remain legendary. Bill from Bala, and Bob and Doug McKenzie, Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas, with a little help from another talented Canuck, Geddy Lee from Rush, and their hit single, Take Off. Well, here's one that came out of Edmonton, Alberta about 10 years ago, spread from jukebox to jukebox all across North America. We can't play all the words for you, but you know him anyway. Here's Gary Lee and Showdown.
Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a f***. Got a heater in my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off, jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his in his hand. He's a one man and he's off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off, jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, it's 40 below and I ain't got a truck and I don't give a cause I'm off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, you let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off, jerk. Get on my nerves. Well, here comes Johnny with his in his hand. He's a one man and he's off to the rodeo. It's elemental left and elemental right. Come on, let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you know. Me off, jerk. Get on my nerves.
Sports Chat with Nick Bellows, syndicated columnist, retired coach, and former hot dog vendor. Brought to you by Ken's Hair World. Ken, whose motto is, hair, okay, I'll cut it. And now, award-winning sports analyst, Nick Bellows.
Yeah, well, thanks a bunch, honey bunch. And okay, let's talk sports. And, November notables. Okay, the Grey Cup. That's the football trophy named after a great Canadian Governor General, Sir Earl Cupp. Friends, the Grey Cup is not just another football game. It's a reason for the country to come together as one and party their brains out. I'm Nick Bellows, and my award-winning sports commentary returns after this message from Hair World.
Hi, it's Ken from Hair World, and I have exciting news of a new hair care product, Ken Spray-On Follicle Stimulant. Hold the can up to your hair and just let fly. Woo! That'll make your follicles stand up and say bonjour. Come on down to Hair World and ask for Ken, and I'll spray you myself.
All right, Ken, thank you very much. And Hair World is more than a sponsor. That's where I send my hair. All right, I'm back, and let's get down to the phones.
Nick, I'd like to talk about hockey.
Well, that's too bad, because I'd like to talk about football, and I say the Canadian Football League has never been better. And you just look at Ottawa. Attendance is up, and you know why?
Yeah, someone went to a game.
Now listen, Bozo, Ottawa's a great sports town, and attendance was up 4,000 a game over last season.
Yeah, but that's because people couldn't believe how bad the team was. They had to go down and see for themselves, eh? Now, look, can we talk about hockey?
No. Now, look, what have you got against Ottawa?
Nothing. I've never been to Ottawa.
Oh, you're a member of Parliament.
Now, look, Nick.
Look, do you want to see Ottawa drop out of the CFL?
Well, no.
Do you want to see Regina in the East like Winnipeg?
Well,
Look, you've had your say, now I'll have mine. Goodbye. Next caller, please. Sports Chat, go ahead.
Mr. Bellows?
Yeah?
I have a question about baseball. Why do batters always scratch themselves when they're at the plate?
Why do you think they're called ball players? Next caller. Nick Bellows here, you're on the line.
Well, I say football in the States is better than Canadian football.
Well, how can you say that? It's exactly the same game.
Well, there are more downs in American football.
Okay, other than the number of downs, though, it's the same game.
There are less players in the American game.
Well, okay, other than the number of players and the number of downs, it's exactly the same game.
The field is smaller.
What?
Well, the American field, it's smaller than the Canadian one.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. But other than the field and the players and the number of downs, they're identical.
Well, the scoring's different, too.
Okay, I'll give in on the scoring, the number of downs, the players, and the field size, but that's got to be it.
And, the scoring points for kicking isn't the same, eh? And neither are the timeouts and a lot of other rules.
Well, other than the rules and the scoring procedure and the field size and the number of players and the downs, it's the same game.
The Canadian end zone is bigger.
All right, mister, you got a closed mind on the subject and you won't listen to the facts. Get off the line. No wonder he's retiring as commissioner. Doesn't even know the game. All right, that's it for the calls, and here's my award-winning commentary. Write this down. You can take it to the bank. I say the Canadian Football League is just like this country. You go forward for a couple of downs and then punt. When I was a kid, I watched Canadian football. When my father was a kid, he watched Canadian football. When my grandfather was a kid, well, he watched figure skating. Anyway, the point is the CFL is here to stay, and it's always going to be a major part of our sports culture, and that's why I'm proud to be a Canadian. That's it for now. I'm Nick Bellows, and it's time for me to get out of here so we can bring you the big football showdown the Canadians have been waiting for. Yes, it's the NFL Game of the Week, Buffalo and Cincinnati.
Well, Americans and Canadians are really more alike than different, as is their football, but to use a language spoken widely in certain parts of Canada, vive la différence. Royal Canadian Air Farce with Nick Bellows Sports Talk and Showdown with the original rodeo song, or most of it anyway. We hit the Trans-Canada once again right after this on the Dr. Demento Show.
Shabop, the beep, bop, wee bop!
Hey, dude, pretty cool running shoes.
for a cockroach.
You're looking at one quick roach, babe. I'm gonna outrun your black flag.
Bad news, Homebug. I switched to Raid.
Uh-oh.
Bugs can't escape Raid Ant and Roach Killer. It contains quick-killing pyrethrin to work faster than Black Flag.
Raid!
That's life in the fast lane.
Raid Ant and Roach kills bugs fast. Kills bugs dead.
She was a living goddess in the next office, and I, a mere mortal. I bring her coffee. She drinks herbal tea. I ask her to lunch for chili dogs. She's a vegetarian. I mention I have Night of the Killer Artichokes on video. She's into foreign films. Then I take out my dentine, you know, for fresh breath. Her eyes light up. I offer her a piece. Finally, the goddess and I have something in common. Things are definitely looking up.
Dentine and sugar-free Dentine will take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Dr. Demento!
Once again, the Frantics.
Perhaps one of the most commonly cited species in North America is the dead animal on the road. Although its usual habitat is the Trans-Canada, it ranges throughout the entire country, even onto side roads and suburban avenues. While other animals face extinction, the hardy dead animal on the road is ever increasing. The dead animal on the road measures 5 feet by 3 feet by half an inch. For more information on the dead animal and his relatives, the windshield splatterbug, and the bird in the car grill, contact the Ministry of Transportation, Ottawa.
Have you ever heard of a wish sandwich? A wish sandwich is the kind of a sandwich where you have 2 slices of bread and you wish you had some meat. Bow, bow, bow. The other day, I had a ricochet biscuit. A ricochet biscuit is the kind of a biscuit that's supposed to bounce back off the wall into your mouth. If it don't bounce back, you go hungry. Bow, bow, bow. The other day, I had a cool water sandwich and a Sunday go to meeting bun. Bow, bow, bow. What do you want for nothing? Rubber biscuit? Bow, bow.
One of the better-known Canadian funny people around today, the Canadian half of the Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd, singing lead on Rubber Biscuit, the Frantics once again with Canadian Wildlife Dead Animal. Speaking of flat things, we go from a rubber biscuit to a rubber hockey puck, and we have here a trio of singing policemen from Windsor, Ontario, called the Brothers-in-Law. And they're going to tell us about Hockey Night in Canada, a song recorded over 20 years ago. Musical styles have changed, but hockey, maybe not. And after that, we'll visit a Canadian customs desk at the airport and find out what it really means to be Canadian.
Da 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 da.
Now some men play football and make it a success.
And some men race their motorbikes while others stick to chess.
Some even take up dueling, which isn't very nice. But we've got something much more grueling, and we're keeping it on ice.
For
We've got Hockey Night in Canada, Hockey Night in Canada. That's where all the players and spectators have a ball, and while the voice of Foster Hewitt tells the listeners how we do it, once more for the viewers, let's have another brawl.
Our hockey sticks are just the length to split a fella's chin.
our skates are nicely sharpened to slash a fellow's shin.
We cruise across the blue line, and if we've any luck, we'll hit the rival goalie in the navel with the puck.
Oh! When we're on
Hockey Night in Canada, Hockey Night in Canada, each Canadian schoolboy knows that what we're doing's right. For the players they're supporting, teach the youngsters to be sporting. They don't see too much hockey, but we show 'em how to fight. We've got the TV ratings, the best you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, if war broke out on Saturday, we'd keep it off the screen.
you can talk about your parties and political intrigue.
We're the only country governed by the National Hockey League.
And so on
Hockey Night in Canada, Hockey Night in Canada, selling beer and gasoline's the reason why we're here. And though faced with summer layoffs, when we've staggered through the playoffs, keep the Band-Aids ready, we'll be back again next year.
Passports through this gate, passports.
Is this where I go through?
Well, are you native, domiciled, landed immigrant, or transient?
What?
What is Canada to you?
What is Canada to me? Well, I guess it's sort of Hockey Night in Canada. And maple syrup, I suppose, yeah? Stick handling or stick licking, I guess it's sugaring off in the snow. But really, it's sort of more than that, isn't it? It's a bright autumnal day in the Laurentians. The trees the color of high blood pressure. It's the lone CPR train echoing its ghostly way to the Kicking Horse Pass, trying to find Calgary. But Canada to me is more than that. I guess it's the people. It's the Saskatchewan farmer up to his calloused thighs in number 2 Durham. Canada, it's the Alberta cowboy rearing up on his horse on Grey Cup night in the lobby of the Royal York Hotel. It's Barbara Frum on As It Happens, talking to a baked bean-loving bus conductor in Manchester, England, who's found a new way of putting flatulence at the service of music. It's Hockey Night in Canada, the camera slowly moving along the bench while everyone spits on cue. It's the wonderful Mountie after 6 months in the lonely Arctic feeding Alpo to his snowmobile and trying to kickstart his dog. Canada, it's the liquor store attendant with a nose like the surface of Mars. It's the way your case of 24 falls off the rollers at the beer store. It's Joey Smallwood bringing Newfoundland into Confederation, and Joey Smallwood trying to take it back out again. It's the tradition of the great families that made this country what it is today. The Molsons, the O'Keeffes, the Labatts, the 50s. A country where we know that Sir John A. Macdonald laid down his liver for people like us. You ask what Canada is to me, that is what Canada is to me.
Well, his passport says you're living in Florida.
That's right, I couldn't stand the bloody winters up here. That's
The Royal Canadian Air farce once again, wrapping up our demented visit to Canada with a bit called Canada Is, and the brothers-in-law with Hockey Night in Canada. We'll explore the deeper meanings of hot dogs next on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Get some juicy fruit gum and pop it in your mouth. The taste is gonna move ya. Chew it soft. Chew it soft. Chew it sweet. Chew it sweet. Juicy fruit is gonna move you with a taste that can't be beat. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It chews so soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Right now, the following destinations may be reached via TGI Fridays: Ocho Rios, Cancun, San Juan, St. Martin. To register now to win a Caribbean vacation at the participating Fridays, you stay at the beautiful Radisson and Colony Resorts. TGI Fridays Caribbean Day celebration. You must come and enjoy.
No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends July 8th. You must be 18 or older. Void where prohibited.
So, you bugs think you got me outsmarted, huh?
Right. You reach for your roach killer.
Bingo! You got your fleas. You grab your flea killer. Bingo! You got his ants, spiders, and flies.
Know what you're gonna get?
Uh-oh.
New Raid Multi-Bug Trigger Spray makes it easy to kill all the bugs that bug you, indoors or out.
Raid!
New Raid Multi-Bug Trigger kills all the bugs that bug you dead.
A little bit of blues and jazz to take us up to Funny Five time from a new compilation called Hot Nuts and Lollipops. Here is Lil Johnson and Sam the Hot Dog Man.
Hot
French fried potatoes, red ripe tomatoes. I'm never satisfied. I want the fram sauce with the arson fee, with Pfeffer on the side. I don't want pork chops and bacon, that won't awaken my appetite inside. I want the fram sauce with the arson fee, with Pfeffer on the side. A fella really got to eat, and a fella should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please serve mine fried. I want the fram sauce with the arson fee, with Pfeffer on the side. Fella really got to eat, and a fella should eat right. 5 will get you 10. I'm gonna feed myself right tonight. I don't want fish cakes and rye bread. You heard what I said. Waiter, please serve mine fried. I want the fram sauce with the arson fee, with Pfeffer on the side. Now, if you don't have it, just bring me a check for the water.
Real tasty treat there from the King Cole Trio. That's Nat King Cole, of course, with Frim Fram Sauce, vintage 1945. And from the Columbia Legacy CD, Hot Nuts and Lollipops, Little Johnson with Sam the Hot Dog Man. And now, D-Mentions and Dementites, what time is it?
It's Funny Five time!
It's time once again for the hottest and the coolest demented discs and tapes of the week, the Dr. Demento Funny Five. Here's Andy Breckman with number 5.
Oh my God, we're out of milk. It's the middle of the night and we're out of milk. The grocery store's 4 blocks away. Good luck, Mary, don't get killed. Don't get killed, don't get killed. Keep your head down, don't get killed. Run real fast down the middle of the street. I love you, honey, don't get killed. I don't want to be no star. I don't want to travel far. I don't want no fancy car. All I want's to not get killed. Don't get killed, don't get killed. That's the main thing, don't get killed. Run real fast down the middle of the street. I love you, honey, don't get killed. Cockroach on the bathroom wall, or sale at the shopping mall. All God's creatures, great and small, do their best to not get killed. Don't get killed, don't get killed. That's the main thing, don't get killed. Run real fast down the middle of the street. I love you, honey, don't get killed. Oh my God, we're out of milk. It's the middle of the night and we're out of milk. The grocery store's 4 blocks away. While you're there, get ice cream too. Thank you.
Number 5 on the Funny Five. You're welcome. Andy Breckman with Don't Get Killed. I'll give the address of the people that put that one out after we spin song number 4 from the Time Lords. My colleague Doctor Who taking a turn on the dance floor with the Time Lord's Doctor in the TARDIS. Number 4 on the Funny Five, and as I promised, more info on Andy Breckman and his album Don't Get Killed, which has a lot of funny songs. You can write to Gadfly Records, P.O. Box 6603, New York, New York 10128. I'm Dr. Demento. Shall return with song number 3, and we'll have info on that one, too, after we hear it. Reminder, the Demento hotline, 1-900-773-7333, just 75 cents a minute, $1.25 first minute. No other toll charges from anywhere. If you're under 18, ask your folks. Dial carefully, 1-900-773-7333.
The noble dog is definitely man's best friend. Take Elmo. He's trained to run away, which means over 3 blocks to the house of a certain blonde I'm dying to meet. I put on Elmo's tags, let him out, then pop a piece of dentine so my breath's nice and fresh. 10 minutes later, she's at my door with Elmo by the collar. I've got my dog, she's got my gratitude, and we've got a date for Saturday night.
Dentine and sugar-free Dentine. We'll take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Shabop, the beep, bop, wee bop.
Hey, dude, pretty cool running shoes for a cockroach.
You're looking at one quick roach, babe. I'm gonna outrun you, a black flag.
Bad news, Homebug. I switched to Raid.
Uh-oh. Bugs can't escape Raid Ant and Roach Killer. It contains quick-killing pyrethrin to work faster than Black Flag.
Raid!
That's life in the fast lane.
Raid Ant and Roach kills bugs fast. Kills bugs dead.
Dr. Demento hotline.
Hello, Dr. Demento. This is Chris Motter from Marion, Iowa, and I listen to FM 108. And I'd like to request I'm a Were-Cow. Moo, moo, moo.
There's a full moon in the pasture tonight. Hangs like a fine and polished pearl, so pure and white. The average guy finds so much beauty in its light. But I'm a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. I'm a were-cow. Now I'm stuck. It seemed so innocent when Bossy bit my hand. I was just trying to milk her, but I didn't understand that Bossy really was Pierre the handyman. He was a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. He was a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. By day I worked the fields here on my daddy's farm. By night I roamed the neighbor's place in search of corn, chewing my cud and trying to keep my udders warm. I'm a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. I'm a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. The mornings after always make my family wince. I know it's hard for them to try and make some sense of finding me naked with my head stuck through a fence. I'm a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. I'm a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. I'm a were-cow. I found this gypsy who said she could break the curse. Said that she sympathized with me, but she'd seen worse. Said Lon Chaney Jr. used to be a client of hers. She was pretty, wore a real nice dress. I was impressed. She asked for money, and I gladly said I'd pay. But when she said $1 million, I swear I was enraged. So I bit that gypsy. Now, well, we're engaged. She's a were-cow. Moo, moo, moo. She's a were-cow. Moo, moo. heifer she is too. These days the sheriff lets me spend the nights in jail, so I won't hurt nobody when the moon turns pale, or end up some entree at the local steak and ale. I'm a werecow. Moo, moo, moo. I'm a werecow. Somebody call a vet. Yeah, I think I'm getting a touch of milk fever. I'm a werecow.
A lot of calls for that one lately, and Halloween isn't for months yet. Doesn't really matter, of course. Flippy T, Fishhead, and Werecow from the Haunted Motel compilation, which is from Boffle Records, P.O. Box 56412, Houston, Texas 77256. I give these addresses as a public service only. They have no official connection with the Dr. Demento show, but this is official. It's our number 2 song this week.
Boy, I'll tell you, Willie, feels like we've been online here for this show for like a day and a half.
Yeah, I don't care though, Frankie. This is my last night of Bachelor World.
What are you talking about?
I'm thinking about marrying the secretary from Shadelman's Suits.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, she loves me, Frankie. She wants me. She likes my style of lovemaking.
Willie, a stallion's gotta run, and run free.
I know, but I love her so.
I understand, but there's a whole wide world out there. A whole wide world packed full of young girls, young and sweaty, would bend over backwards for our guided missiles of love.
I don't know, Frankie. I'm confused. My brain's all twisted up. I'm gonna go across the street, get a hot dog, and just think about it.
Okay.
Be right back.
Watch out, Willie!
That garbage truck just swerved and splattered me against the pavement. I'm all crushed up, Frankie. It's very painful. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Willie. But you want to talk about some pain? The other day I was down at my workshop, you know, and I took one of them linoleum knives, and I spread my toes apart and started sawing back and forth and back and forth. And then I took a little bowl of that,
Tabasco sauce?
Yeah, and I just sprinkled it in between my toes.
Yeah?
Kokomo, Bokomo, talk about a hot foot.
Sounds painful.
It was. I hate when I do that.
I know what you mean. It's like the other day, I had nothing to do, so I grabbed one of those,
meat thermometers?
Yeah, and I shoved it into my ear, you know, just to see how far in I could get it to go. Well, it only went in about 3 inches, so I took one of those,
ball-peen hammers?
Right, and I gave it a few extra whacks. You know, boy, is that painful.
Ooh! Ow!
Ow! I hate when that happens.
Tell me about it.
Ooh!
Ow!
Ouch! I hate when I do that.
I know what you mean. It's like the other day. I was in my bathroom, not doing nothing, just smelling the drain in the sink. And I pulled down my pants and bent this, and I grabbed one of them,
double-edged disposable razors?
Yeah, and I start shaving my hiney, you know?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, it got nicked up pretty good after about 20 minutes, so I ran into my,
foyer?
Yeah, and I squatted in a bowl of gin. Holy moly, talk about a sting fest.
I know what you mean, pal. I was in the kitchen, you know, just eating an anchovy on a cruller. So I took my,
self-driving movie projector?
Yeah, and you know the slot where the film feeds in?
Yeah.
Well, I put my tongue in there, you know, just to see how far in I could get it to go.
Yeah.
Well, I switched the machine on, and my tongue started going into the machine. It was wild. It was threading all around. It was going up and down and all around. But then it got jammed. My tongue was resting against the,
Red hot projector bulb?
Right. And I started smelling smoke. It was like I was cooking up a whole batch of,
country-style patty sausages?
Yeah. And I couldn't get it out. It was jammed. So I reached for one of those,
shrimp forks?
Yeah, and I just plucked it out of there. Boy, I hate when that happens.
I know what you mean.
Ooh.
Ow.
Ouch.
hate when that happens.
Tell me about it.
Oh,
Ow!
ouch! I hate when I do that.
I know what you mean.
The other day, I was sitting on the stoop, not doing much, just burning the hair off my arms in my magnifying glass. And I reached for that,
6-inch replica of the Empire State Building?
Yeah, and I jammed it up my nose, you know, just to see how far in I could get it to go. Well, it only got up to the,
85th floor?
Yeah, so I took one of those,
Things that you shake up and it snows inside?
Right, and I started whacking the bottom of that thing. Well, I must have hit it too hard, Frankie, because the point popped up out of the top of my head. I look weird, I did. I look like that,
Living unicorn in the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I know what you mean. Sounds like the time I stapled bologna to my face.
It was more like the time I hammered the golf tee into my belly button.
Or like the time I threw my legs up over my head and scraped the back of my thighs with a cheese grater.
No, I think it was like the time I was at the bowling alley and I rested my head down on the,
Ramp where the balls come back?
Yeah. Remember my head looked like,
Soup dish?
No,
Bag of puppy chow?
No, it was the,
Baboon's bum.
Yeah. I hate when that happens.
I know what you mean.
I hate when that happens. Billy Crystal and Christopher Guest with song number 2 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5.
It's time for number 1. This is it. Here it comes, number 1.
There's a lady who goes to the store that won't close, and she's shopping at 7-Eleven. Down the aisle she sees ding-dongs, beer and Friskies, and a Snickers really satisfies her. Make my Slurpee. If there's a penny on the counter, you can use it. Please pay inside before pumping gas. Dear Lebanese cashier, how I wish you spoke English. I just bought a big gulp from Ahmed.
Greetings! Perhaps you would be enjoying a beef jerky with your purchase of Hustler magazine. Do you require a spoon straw?
And you will find one down the road. Coffee and cigarettes to go. Twinkies from here to Tokyo. They've been robbed 8 times in a row. As the fluorescent lights glow. Microwave your burrito.
And she's shopping at 7-Eleven.
Lead Slurpee floats to the top with 7-Eleven on the Dr. Demento Funny 5. I'll be right back with word about next week's entertainment.
Watching baseball is like watching grass grow. So what am I doing at every home game? Checking out the cutest catcher I ever laid eyes on. Trouble is, how to get his eyes on me. I finagle a seat right behind home plate. The moment comes with a pop fly into the stands. He's coming right at me. I pop a piece of dentine so my breath is killer fresh. He makes the catch and lands right in the lap of yours truly.
Hi there.
I'm really starting to like this game.
Dentine and sugar-free Dentine will take care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
Cool, refreshing Trident Fresh Mint, the only flavor with a wind chill factor, wants to give you the chance to win one of over 100 great prizes. How'd you like to see a concert and go river rafting in Colorado? Or fly to one of 5 exciting coastal cities for a concert and a cruise? There's a home entertainment center, a CD player, and more. To enter, mail your name and address with a Trident wrapper or the word Trident to Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. That's Trident Sweepstakes, Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. All winners who include a wrapper will also get a free pack of gum. Entries must be received by Friday, August 9th. For details, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Trident Rules at the same address. That's Box 1440, Seaford, New York, 11783. No purchase necessary. Open to continental U.S. residents only. And good luck from Trident Fresh Mint.
Dr. D here. Train's coming. We gotta run along, but like to mention that you can write to me anytime at 8033 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. Letter writers are eligible to win prizes, same as phone callers. 8033 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90046. 4th of July is coming, so next week we will have an all-American show. We'll see what happens. Chris Klein is the associate producer of the Dr. Demento Show. Steve Thrapp is our engineer. Bob Ebersol, production assistant, with research by Warren Debenham. The Dr. Demento Show is a weekly presentation of the Westwood One Radio Network. Executive producer Norm Pattis. Thanks a whole lot for listening. Don't forget to stay demented.